just in case. Okay, it's Shantae Brown, Sugar Talk, Under Black Unicarns. I just got to do the Instagram. So I just had therapy, which was okay. What else did I have besides therapy? What else happened? It was two issues, and one of them I wasn't paying attention. So the first was my disability. So I guess they like looking at my disability again. I missed the hearing because I didn't think that shit was real either. So then she tried to bring up something else that happened, and I was like, I don't got time for it. I don't know what it was because I couldn't hear. Have y'all ever been in a situation where you just like, this some bullshit? Last night, this lady, I'm talking to her about being stalked, but she knew that I was being stalked too, right? So she must have been one of those people. So then she started talking to me about something else. Like, y'all don't want to hear you. You ain't talking to me about calling the police. Don't talk to me, bitch. Okay, so I'm on page 15. The 5 best times I ever had in my life. Y'all, Waterworld in Houston. Oh my God, y'all just came out from the sun. This is gorgeous. My skin. I don't be playing. I ain't put no makeup on. I start working at like 11 for real. Like, look at that face, y'all. I'm serious. Man, look at this. Look at, man, my skin is popping. But anyway, yeah, like, I'm in Waterworld in Houston. It's like going there. So, the next one hanging out at the hotel. I think Nelly was my friend at that time. Nelly and that girl, the white girl I always talk about. We had fun, y'all. I'm sorry. I think that was like so close. I think it was in Kansas City or St. Louis. But I think it was Nelly. Anyway, for me it was Nelly, so I don't know. I think it was him. And he had muscles and everything then too. And then I saw him one night at the club, but I was standing behind him in Murphy Lee. I was dancing behind him at a club or something in St. Louis. So yeah, it was like hanging out with him, and this before he was famous. Nights with my sisters at Central West End, hanging out with Blake. That is like, oh my God, every time, y'all, every fucking time. Hanging out with Blake, working with children, my students. That's my 5 best times I ever had in my life. 5 things that I have always wanted to do but have never done. I have not hiked, and it's like, y'all, I just want to travel and hike. Like, seriously, that's all I want to do. Travel with the bus and Blake, get married, learn to swim, and be with my friends. So that's like a lot of the stuff I've done. Next, people I've missed. Good real friends, good real family, and good pets. I like good stuff around me. I wish I have never met Brandon Clark, Ariana Clark, Crystal, Short Roberts, Marla Clemens, Marcus Boyd, Aaron Milam, Donna Woods, Cynthia Peters, who else? I got Leslie Washington, Da Vinci Wright. That's all the people. I hate all of y'all. I really hate y'all. I hate y'all. Oh yeah, my therapist is leaving me, so I'm getting a new therapist. Let's see how that go. The last time I said I love you is today. My greatest heartbreak will always be my son. Ain't none yet. It's like, y'all, that's it. That's my heartbreaker right there. I love him so much. The smart choice I made as a teenager is to be myself. I feel guilty about being myself sometimes because I'm kind of harsh. My life story was in 3 sentences. I was there, I conquered, and I conquered some more. Baggage I'm carrying, none. N-O-N-E. Okay, top 5 bands, y'all. So, for real, like, I like bands and stuff, but I didn't put bands. I put, like, people. Like Sam Cooke, Aretha Franklin, Journey. I did put Quarter 5 and Unpredictable, but those are albums. So then I had to go back down here and put Big Ones. Oh my God, I love Big Ones. Quarter 5, Unpredictable, Michelle and Deggiocello, Bitter, and of course Sam Cooke, Greatest Hits. It's always Sam Cooke, y'all. That's why Leon Bridges has a special place in my heart. A special place in my heart. Honey, come see me. Take me there. Take me there. Top 5 songs, What About Me? By Lil Wayne. Since I Fell For You. By Mavis Staples, Do It Again by the Staples Singers, Don't Stop Believing by Journey, and Wake Up. Wake up, all people. The original, not the John Legend. Top 5 concerts, New Edition. Erykah Badu is second because y'all know Shantae Moore, Patti LaBelle, and John Legend. Top 5 books, Mama, When You Reach Me, Between the World and Me with Ta-Nehisi Coates, How to Be Black, and All the Places You'll Go. Top 5 movies, The Cure, Punch Drunk Love, Zack and Miri Make a Porno. It's this movie, it's called Lemonade. I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but it's a really good movie. And Safety Required, because it's like all about time travel. I like time travel stuff. And that's it till page 23. So that's it, y'all. That's all. I stopped on page 23. So I do page 24 or whatever tomorrow, but burn after. So today, what did I learn about myself? Is that what did I learn about myself in those pages? What I learned about myself was that I like music. I actually love music. Like, that's the part that made me smile. Was like your 5 albums, your top songs, and I do it real fast. So it's like the real me instead of me like trying to think and make up something or be somebody else. So that's it. It's just like what I learned that music is a very big part of my life, a huge part of my life. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's like my firstborn. I also learned that I love good people and I love my students and all the things that make me happy. And so those were the things that make me happy. And that's it. I just learned my happiness in those 10 pages or whatever. So I don't know. I think that's why it's required for you just like kind of get to know yourself. And I feel like if you are a writer, it'll help you like as far as like going back and like, okay, I can use that as inspiration. Okay, why did I like that song? What is it about that song? Why do I like What About Me? Man, because people like, what about me? Yeah. And I stayed up all night for you. What about me? Yeah. I shut down my life for you. It's like all those things that you don't notice that people do for you. And it's just like, I was just talking to my therapist too about how we don't enjoy, like, okay, like if you're not an artist, you don't understand what we're talking about. Like when we want a real cup instead of this shit right here. Like I actually have a real cup in my bag. Like I carry one with me because it's the feeling of the cup, y'all. It's like the feel. It's not what's on the cup or anything. You know how when an artist make a cup, whether it be from a cast or they make it by hand, it's just the feeling that you have because of the cup in your hand. It's like what else is it? It's like when we working with wood and the smell of it when we burn it, or when you have like or even when you firing wood. I mean, firing ceramics and you gotta stoke it or whatever you gotta do. It's like so many different parts of life that people don't sit back and enjoy. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing because I had a teacher who had to tell me this too. But it's like, for me, I already knew that. I already knew how to lay down in the grass and let the bugs crawl on me. And you know what I'm saying? I already knew how to stand and sing in the basement and tell my stories and all these different things. And it's like, if you're not doing it, if you're not living life like that, and you're just taking it from somebody else, how do you live? Like, how do you live? Like, what part have you felt? What have you smelled? What have you done anything? And that's why a lot of actors, they actually follow people or try to put themselves in their moment so they can actually feel like what it's like to be in their shoes. But a lot of y'all now, y'all just taking on characters or taking on what you think somebody is or what they like or whatever. And it's like you are really not living your fucking life. And so you think that this cheap-ass book, you see what I'm saying? And you think what I'm writing down is not important. And to me, it is. To the person that did this, it is, because it's the feeling that they get. It's the smell of the book. It's how you open the book, how the pages feel, what it feels like, how heavy it is, everything. And it's like if you haven't experienced that, what life will you lead? I'm like, why do you even wake up in the morning? Like, what is the point? You see what I'm saying? What is the point if you haven't actually tried to make fresh bread or tried the fresh bread, or you haven't tried to smell the paint or feel the oil on your fingers or anything? How do you fucking know? You don't need to follow other people for that. You need to follow yourself to get there. You see what I'm saying? Yourself is your guide. How do you feel today? Not how do Shantae feel. How do you feel? How do I get Shantae to say this or try to control her thoughts and all this? No, bitch. How do you control yours? What is it that's with you? And so that's what I'm saying. That's why this is required, because a lot of y'all, I don't think racism is as bad as we really thought it was. I think racism is actually just a feeling that you have of jealousy against somebody else. And I don't think it has anything, I really am still saying, I don't think it has anything to do with color, because everybody has felt that. It's another emotion that we need to actually tap into. And so doing that, that's what it is. So now I've done those pages, and what I can look back at is, what has inspired me? Why would that song inspire me? Because I had somebody stay up all night for me. You see what I'm saying? I have been in a relationship where I'm just not attracted to the person, and they would do anything for me. You see, and what I don't notice, the nights that I stayed up all night and we slept on the couch together, or we told stories to each other and all these different things. I've been the person that did that, and then I went unnoticed, and he went and married somebody else, or he had sex and had a baby by somebody else, and all these different things. I've been there. I've been the person that asked, what about me? And I've been asked, hey, what about me? Like, Shantae, what you doing? I'm good for you too. And so that's why. It's the feeling I get. Did it make me cry? Did it make me laugh? Do I feel the same emotion every time I listen to it? I don't know. Why do I hate these people? Because they idiots. Because they are part of a stalking crew of people. You see what I'm saying? It's so much stuff that I could just be disgusted by. Like, it's actually disgusting. They have made my life into a disgusting mess. And you see, it's so much stuff, and you would read that and be like, oh, these are just people. Oh, I'm going to put this in something else. And it's like, it means so much to me. It means so little to you, but it means a whole lot to me. And I understand you don't care, I'm just your commodity, but I'm not. I'm a commodity that needs to be paid and paid for. And a commodity has an offspring that needs to be dealt with as well. You see what I'm saying? We're not here for you to kidnap and play with, bitch. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's like, really today, yeah, fuck off. And if you are a friend, thank you and I love you. Make sure you pick up the book. You see? That's why it's important. That's why my life is important to me. That's why the words I write are important. They are so fucking important that it is ridiculous. Get your own fucking life.